Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nafisa Amalina. Now, let me tell you a story called Persuasion. Sir Elliot was a widower with three daughters, Elizabeth, Anne, and Mary. Sir Walter Elliot was extremely prideful, arrogant, wasteful, and very proud of his royal title. Now, he is broke because his life is bigger than the stake for that. He's raising his brains how to keep his insolvency secret. Of course, he doesn't want his insolvency to go down in the eyes of the public. After consulting with his lawyer and Lady Russell, Swatter finally agreed to move to Bath and to rent out his residence, Gainage Hall, Somersetshire. For your information, Lady Russell was a widow who nurtured Sir Walter's children after his wife died. But let it be known here that Sir Walter and Lady Russell are not mutually attracted. I would now like to discuss the character of Sir Walter's most beautiful daughter, Elizabeth. 29 years old, was the first of the three most similar to fathers, and 27 in contrast with Elizabeth, and has all the best and Lady Russell's favorite child. Mary, 23, the most spoiled and complaining of Sylvaster's three daughters, only Mary is married and has two children. Sylvaster's pet, of course, Elizabeth, and may even seem so insignificant at times. Suppose when every year Sylvester and Elizabeth came to London, Anne was never invited, but Anne never complains, always gives in background is Somersetshire, Bath, and Anpercruz. It laid out a love story of intrigue and uncertainty with the backdrop of 19th century England. It also promised authentic romance in those days. It's a novel about the romance between Anne Elliot and Frederick Wentworth. The two loved each other, but Anne's father disagreed with the relationship and broke off their engagement. The disagreement was based on the difference in social status between the two. Anne was of noble birth and Frederick was of humble birth. In time, they separated for seven for 7 years until Anne turned 27 and was still unmarried. Anne is reunited with Frederick. However, Anne felt that Frederick was different from her and still carried love for Frederick. And in her opinion, he didn't, as it turned out. The now successful Frederick only learned about Venus. In secret, Frederick also has the administration of Anne Elliot. In the end, they were able to reconnect and get engaged. Once Frederick had expressed his love through a note. The account was written when Frederick heard Anne say that a woman would give up trying to fight for her love, even if that hope was gone. I love this story because through conflicts and even mutual jealousy and furious thrills, all the more evidence that they still like each other, and the passing of years has only intensified their current relationship. I highly recommend this story because of the unexpected and sacrificial nature of the romance. It's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.